When you think of the NBA, you picture towering athletes. LeBron James at 6'9", Giannis Antetokounmpo at 7 feet. But Yuki Kawamura, he's 5'8". That's shorter than the average American male. Yet here he is, thriving in a league designed for giants. Why? Because Kawamura possesses something no tape measure can quantify: heart. Let's start with his speed. Oh, Kawamura isn't just fast, he's blistering. His first step leaves defenders flat-footed. It's like he's a sprinter on a basketball court, racing through obstacles that seem immovable. Then there's his vision. Kawamura doesn't see the court in 2 dimensions. He sees it like a chessboard, with every piece in motion. His passes? Surgical, pinpoint, genius. When Kawamura moves, it's like watching a hummingbird dart through a forest, effortless, agile, and mesmerizing. Quick break. Let's go. The date was November 8th, 2024. The Memphis Grizzlies faced the Washington Wizards, and history was made. It wasn't just another game, it was the game. A spectacle that left fans breathless, and the Wizards, well, let's just say they're still recovering. In just 5 electrifying minutes, Yuki Kawamura turned FedEx Forum into his personal showcase, proving that height is just a number when your skills are transcendent. With less than 2 minutes on the clock, Memphis had the game wrapped up. But Kawamura wasn't done. A step-back three-pointer, the kind that legends are made of, swished through the net, sending the crowd into a frenzy. Fans leapt to their feet, chanting his name, "We want Yuki!" Their energy echoed through the arena, transforming it into a cauldron of euphoria. And the Wizards? They stood frozen, looking like deer caught in headlights as Kawamura's brilliance unfolded. But this wasn't just about a single play. Oh no. In those 5 short minutes, Kawamura tallied 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Modest stats? Maybe on paper. But when you factor in his jaw-dropping speed, court vision, and lightning-quick decision-making, those numbers tell a much bigger story. What's more electrifying than a rookie's first big moment? Kawamura didn't just make his first NBA field goal, he crafted a masterpiece. A behind-the-back pass so precise it clocked 300,000 views on social media in under an hour. Fans couldn't get enough, flooding comments with praise like, "How is this guy not a starter?" And "Yuki is the real deal." Even the Wizards' defenders looked like extras in his highlight reel, spinning in confusion and chasing shadows. And it's not just Memphis cheering him on. Kawamura is breaking through barriers globally, inspiring young players from Tokyo to New York. Kids watching his game aren't just seeing a basketball player, they're seeing themselves. They're realizing that dreams don't come with a height requirement. If Yuki Kawamura can dominate the NBA at 5'8", then what's stopping anyone else? Let's talk about the irony here. The NBA, a league ruled by towering giants, just got schooled by a player shorter than your average high school senior. At one point, a 7-footer tried to contest him, only to end up guarding air as Kawamura spun past him. Fans roared with laughter, and social media turned the moment into an instant meme. Now, let's take a moment, hoop fans. Have you ever doubted yourself because of a perceived limitation? What would it mean to you to see someone like Kawamura shatter stereotypes on such a massive stage? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm here for all of it. This meteoric rise didn't happen overnight. Back in Japan, Kawamura was already a legend. In high school, he led his team to back-to-back championships, earning MVP honors while averaging 20 points and 7 assists per game. Scouts initially dismissed him. After all, a 5'8" player couldn't possibly succeed in a league dominated by size and strength, right? Wrong. Kawamura not only silenced the doubters, he obliterated their expectations. The Memphis Grizzlies saw what others couldn't. They signed him to a 2-way contract, giving him a chance to split time between the NBA and the G League. And Kawamura has made every second count. He's not just playing, he's transforming Memphis's game. His quick decision-making and unmatched hustle inject life into the Grizzlies, turning them into a nightmare for opposing teams. Now, let's rewind to this summer's Olympics, where Kawamura showcased his skills on the international stage. Against powerhouse France, he dropped 29 points, grabbed 7 rebounds, and dished out 6 assists. Only 2 other players in Olympic history, Kevin Durant and Luol Deng, have achieved similar numbers in a game. Kawamura didn't just compete, he dominated, showing the world that he belongs among the best. Want more stories like this? Smash that like button and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. And hey, subscribe to join the community. Together, we'll follow every dunk, assist, and underdog story the NBA has to offer. Here's the beauty of Yuki Kawamura's journey. It's not just about basketball. It's about defying the odds. It's about grit, resilience, and the unyielding belief that you belong, even when the world says otherwise. Kawamura didn't just earn his spot, he demanded it, proving that skill and heart will always outshine height. And for the Wizards, let's just say their defensive performance that night was memorable for all the wrong reasons. Watching them try to guard Kawamura was like watching someone chase a greased-up squirrel. Pure chaos. At one point, their rotations were so late, you'd swear they were stuck in a time warp. It was equal parts hilarious and tragic, a stark reminder that talent knows no bounds. So, what's next for Kawamura? Will he continue to shatter records and rewrite narratives? If his first 5 minutes are any indication, we're witnessing the birth of a phenomenon. This is just the beginning of Yuki Kawamura's journey, a journey that's already inspiring millions around the globe. The Memphis Grizzlies are down by 12. The energy in the FedEx Forum is sagging, and the fans are nervously checking the scoreboard. Enter Yuki Kawamura, a 5'8" guard who looks more like he belongs in the crowd than on the court. But the moment he steps in, the atmosphere shifts. He calls for the ball with the kind of confidence you'd expect from a seasoned veteran, not a rookie. Then, in a split second, he hits the defender with a crossover so sharp, the poor guy stumbles backward like he's been hit by an invisible force. The crowd erupts. Get excited! Yuki Kawamura! That's how commentators describe the moment he drains a step-back three that barely touches the rim. It's poetry in motion. It's Kawamura announcing to the world, I belong here. What's your favorite underdog moment in sports history? Share it below. Let's relive those iconic stories together. Oh, and don't forget, like, share, and subscribe if you want more stories like this. Let's talk about Kawamura's defining traits. The qualities that make him not just a good player, but a transformative one. First, his speed. We're not just talking fast, we're talking blink and you'll miss him kind of speed. His first step is lethal, and his ability to accelerate out of a hesitation dribble is unmatched, making even seasoned defenders look like amateurs. Then there's his vision. Kawamura doesn't just see the court, he sees possibilities. Where others see defenders, he sees opportunities. That viral behind-the-back pass that lit up social media, it wasn't a fluke. It was Kawamura showcasing what happens when instinct meets preparation. And here's where the contrast comes in. In a league dominated by giants where players tower over 6 feet and wingspans rival small cars, Yuki Kawamura doesn't just survive. He thrives. He's the player who makes you question everything you thought you knew about basketball. How does someone his size navigate a court full of 7-footers and come out on top? Let's pause for a moment. What would you do if you had to prove the world wrong about you, over and over again? Tell us in the comments below. And hey, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep building this community of dreamers and doers. November 8th wasn't just another game. It was a statement. Kawamura didn't need 30 minutes on the court to make an impact. He only needed 5 minutes of pure, unfiltered basketball brilliance. His court vision turned the Wizards' defense into Swiss cheese, and his quickness made it look like they were running in slow motion. When he sank that step-back three, extending the lead to 125-100, it wasn't just another bucket, it was a dagger. The Wizards looked shell-shocked, like they'd just been hit by a player they didn't even bother scouting. And let's not forget the crowd. Drop your favorite Kawamura-inspired nickname in the comments. The best one gets featured in our next video. Remember, you've got to be subscribed to win. He was a phenomenon. Kawamura isn't just an underdog story. He's a movement. Kids from Tokyo to Toronto are lacing up their sneakers, dreaming big, because Kawamura has shown them that heart, hustle, and talent can outweigh any physical limitation. Even Memphis's game plan changes when he's on the floor. The team becomes faster, smarter, and more unpredictable. Kawamura doesn't just play basketball, he elevates it. Meanwhile, the Wizards, let's just say their defense became the punchline of every meme that night. Watching them try to guard Kawamura was like watching someone chase a shadow, futile and a little sad. Do you believe Kawamura has what it takes to be an all-star one day? Hit that subscribe button, share this video, and let's keep the conversation going. So, what's next for Kawamura? With his skill set and determination, the sky's the limit. He's already proven he can hang with the best, and he's just getting started. The NBA better watch out because Kawamura isn't just here to play, he's here to take over.